what are the benefits of protein? Okay, when you're eating in a calorie deficit, a little bit of hunger is going to be inevitable. Protein helps to keep you fuller for longer. Protein also helps you to hold on to lean muscle mass while losing weight. You want to hold on to as much muscle mass as possible simply because, we have a layer of skin. Under that, we have fat. Then we have muscle, and then we have bone. The goal is to peel away at that layer of fat while maintaining that mass, that muscle mass up underneath. So that way your body has shape as that weight's coming off, and you're not left, you have nice tone, and you're not left with a bunch of loose, hanging, flappy, loose skin, all right? So it helps to keep us fuller longer, minimize loose, saggy skin, and also if you're into weight training, it's going to help you build lean muscle mass, which is what you want. If you're 50 to 100 plus pounds overweight, as with myself one time, if you don't know by now, I lost 97 pounds naturally. It is going to help, the goal is to fill in the skin that was once occupied by fat with muscle, so it can also minimize the look of loose, saggy skin. If you want to know how much protein you should be eating day in and day out, the easiest way to do that is to come up with a realistic goal weight to a degree. So let's say, for instance, when I was 247, all right, and a lot of the times we don't like to give ourselves much credit. We're scared, and people, when we're overweight, we're like, well, if I could just get down to 180, I'd be satisfied. Okay, in all actuality, when you probably, this may piss some people off, you may need to get down to 160 or 150, all right? So even though your mind is telling you 180, just go ahead. If you're 5'4", and let's just come up with, what it should be, what it is. Let's shoot for 150, 160 grams of protein. But if you're 5'8", okay, a female that's 5'8", 5'9", maybe even 5'7", 180 pounds, 170 pounds may be good for you. I'm 5'4". I don't go off the BMI chart. It's outdated. The BMI chart, I think it has me listed as like 125, 135. Whatever. So anyway, just come up with a realistic goal weight, and whatever it is, if it's 170 pounds that you're shooting for, let's shoot for 170 grams of protein a day. If your calorie deficit is set for low, just according to your particulars, like if you're exercising and things like that, and let's just say that you're sedentary, but you still want to lose weight. You don't want to exercise. Fine. A calorie deficit would help you lose weight. Your deficit is probably going to be lower if you decide not to exercise. So let's say that your deficit is 1,500 and 170 grams of protein. Maybe it's possible you can do it, but if it's too much on you, let's shoot for 150 instead. Even though your goal weight is 170, let's shoot for 150. There you have it. I just gave y'all all of the benefits behind protein. People look at me all the time and they're like, oh, did you have a tummy tuck? How did you get your arms so toned? Yeah. How did you get your waist so small? Where is the loose skin? This is what I'm telling y'all. A registered dietitian and a nutritionist, y'all stop associating credentials with a person just being inherently competent, okay? Like I tell people, do you know what they call a person that graduated dead last in med school? They call them doctors, all right? But that don't mean I want them splicing me open on the table like a Thanksgiving turkey when it comes to surgery. Does that make sense? I hope that it makes sense. 90 grams of protein is not enough for a grown-ass human being that has goals in mind, all right? If you got if you got 15 or 20 pounds to lose, fine. That may work for you. If you're not interested in toning and building muscle, that may work for you, all right? But when most people start paying attention to my content and can relate to me, your ass is overweight, big time, just like I was. And it may even take you starting to lose weight to realize just how much weight you really need to lose, just like I did, okay? So, again, that is the benefits of protein. Do what you want with it, okay? You're struggling with it because you're not prioritizing it. I put out too much content and too much helpful information for y'all to just constantly be battling this. You're just not prioritizing it. And You can relate to me, and if you engage with my content, more content like mine should start coming across your feed. If not, get in the search bar and start looking for it on TikTok, on YouTube, and just whatever, Google, all right? Like I said, the shit is not hard. Y'all just keep overcomplicating everything. I'm gonna make sure I put this on my playlist on TikTok, so that way I know for sure where to go and dig when somebody asks me what is the benefits of protein and how do you, like what's up with the whole high protein thing. This is the video, and like always, I hope that this helps.